And staff. The 2015 Attorney Advocate is Thomas Cuni of Hamilton County ProKids. Tom first got involved with the CASA effort years ago by joining a ProKids run for the kids fundraiser. He now serves as board president. Tom sells ProKids wherever he goes, using his involvement with the Cincinnati Bar Association to enhance connections to the legal community. He even secured funding for ProKids from the Bar Association Foundation. In 2013, he became a volunteer attorney, but would not take any cases until he had devoted a year studying juvenile law and shadowing staff attorneys under the mentorship of retired juvenile court judge Thomas Lips. ProKids Executive Director Tracy Cook says there is not a part of ProKids that Tom has not touched, whether in his role as board president, in court, at the Bar Association, or in the community. Please join me in congratulating the 2015 Attorney Advocate, Thomas Cuni.
I have notes. The ladies at ProKids, this is really for them because they don't know what I'll actually say at any given moment. So to assuage them, I brought notes. I'm very honored, and particularly to receive this recognition from an organization such as Ohio CASA. It's important to me. I want to thank the staff at ProKids. I hardly recognize myself. In fact, when they write these things, I don't even know who they're talking about until they tell me sometimes. But our executive director and our staff at ProKids are an extraordinary group of people, and they live the passion of their profession every day, and it's an inspiration to me. It took a lot of skills, their writing and creativity, to get me on this podium today. So I do appreciate that. However, I would like to tell you that my most sincere thanks go to you, the CASAs and the guardian ad litems. You are the people that on a daily basis perform what I call miracles. And the miracle is this: these children, in the last year or two, and being in a courtroom and seeing what these children experience. I come from very modest circumstances. Until I started doing this, I used to feel sorry for myself about the modest circumstances I came from. I had no grounds for that. I was actually blessed in every possible way after you look at what these children face. And just to get them to have an opportunity to have anything resembling a normal life takes a miracle. And you folks are the ones that provide. And I've watched this every time I appear in court. It's been a gift to me to see this happen. The magistrates listen to the CASAs. They listen to the guardian ad litems. Why? Because you have a laser-like focus. You only care for that child. And in point of fact, in the whole courtroom, the one person that doesn't have an agenda most of the time of some kind, or I shouldn't call it an agenda, who are not influenced by other considerations, is that guardian ad litem or that CASA. And it's a wonderful thing that you do and that you are doing. And in your whole life, you will never do anything as important as you do on a daily basis in changing the lives of these children. And I appreciate that more than anything else. The experience that I've had is relatively modest. I've kind of worn this little tagline out, but I've been fond of telling the magistrates the first time I appear before them that my only prior experience in juvenile court has been as a parent. Stops. I have two wonderful sons. They had wonderful teenage years. And, but the court was good. If you ask my sons of the event which changed them more than anything else, it was their contact with the justice system. My wife and I decided that they would get the results of the responsibility for what they did, and our court delivered that, and it turned out wonderfully as a result of it. I asked the magistrates not to let me disgrace myself at the end of my career, and so far they've obliged me, and I've enjoyed it. But today, my thank you is for the award and the recognition, but it really belongs to you and what you do. Thank you so much.